Hunger made me collect my auntie's food immediately I got there. I didn't even bother to know whether she had eaten or not. I took over the jollof rice immediately. Guys, the hunger was taking me to another planet. I don't know whether it's Jupiter or it is Mars. After I had something to eat, I could now think clearly and asked my brother to film me. Guys, I am so happy for going to the village this time. Aside some of my big sisters and aunties who didn't like to see themselves in my camera, I was all okay because others did, and it is fun. I became a village girl after traveling from Wa to Bolga and to my village for 2 days. And this is how my day started. So when I woke up, I did a little address. I spoke to you guys. And my auntie never knew that this content creation job is a serious one. So she was making fun of me when I asked her to film me. All the same, she did. And it's a tradition and a custom in my village that when you come back, you have to go visit all the people that had funerals in their homes. Here is our extended family that live elsewhere. So we have to go say hello to them before we can now do whatever we want to do. Thanks for watching. Someone will ask, are there still mad houses in Ghana? Yes, there are mad houses in my village. Even though we still live in mad houses, we have nice houses. Yes, we are proud of where we came from. So still on the visitation route, we entered one of my family house, and this is one of my grandfathers who died last year. Unfortunately, we were not able to go home, so I followed my auntie for us to go say hello to my other aunties, uncles, cousins in the house who buried him and mourned the funeral in our absence. We quickly had to rush to another house because it's not a small journey. It's from one house to the other. Let me know in the comment section if you are from the north and you do this or that. Even though we live in the same Ghana as everyone do, we have different customs and traditions here in northern Ghana. I am from Upper East, a proud one of course, and I live in Upper West. I have learned many things from the Upper West region which are quite different from what happens in the Upper East region, and I've seen many things that are very similar. You see, these pots that are used for brewing in my village is the same thing that is used in the Upper West for those traditional typical pito brewing homes. But for my grandmother, who was a very rich pito brewer, she still has the clay pots that were used. I have been to places and I have worked at places, and I'm now convinced that where I come from is no longer a village. Even though we have mad houses and things that were still done in the olden days, it is still not a village per my definition. You can define yours anyhow you want it. Charlie, I am very proud of where I come from, because even though it is not up there yet, I know some time and some days to come it will be the place where more investors will be trooping to. Why do I say that? Because my people are very receptive and ready to learn and unlearn. There is a certain culture in northern Ghana. I don't know whether it's only among the Upper Eastness and Upper Westness alone, but I have seen it both in Upper West and in Upper East. And this is the culture of greeting. People are very intentional about greeting others. People greet you concerning your family, your wife, your children, and every other thing they can ask about your family. They are very intentional because that is the culture of the people. Someone can even go as far as asking you about 10 years ago when you came home. Hey, this is very special among Northerners. So anytime you see a Northerner, please be intentional and wait till the person is done greeting you. like any other community, heads of families' funerals are usually special in every clan among my people. So here we traveled down from our village to Zisieri. If you are looking for where Zisieri is, you can search for it on your Google map, or you can just go to Garu district and look for where Zisieri is. When we got there, it was the MP of Garu district whose father had passed on. Just like any other family in the north, because he's an elderly person, funeral will not just be done right away when he passes on. It has to go through some customs and traditions before a date can now be set for the funeral to be celebrated. I call it celebration because funerals of elderly people are not like that of the young. It can either be celebrated after a year or two, depending on the preparations of the family. I have still not had the reason why it is done so, but I think it's peculiar among my. I am very much aware this issue of having a male child among the northern community in Ghana is a very delicate situation and a very delicate issue to talk about. Why do I say so? We all know northern Ghanaians practice patrilineal system of inheritance. If I say so, I mean the male children in the family tend to carry on their father's surname onto their next generation. Hence, my name Achisiba means it is either my father's name or my grandfather's name. As a female, I cannot give my father's name to my child when I marry a northern Ghanaian man. Does that also mean that having girl children are not important? I beg to differ. Male children are as important as female children. It hasn't been easy being a great auntie to these nieces and nephews of mine. So this Mother's Day goes to me. Yes, Gifty Achisiba TV and Bethlehem Rose Empire. Today it's our day. So we are here to celebrate ourselves for this Mother's Day. But first of all, we have to go to church, pray to our God, thank our God for adding another year, another day of celebration to our lives and everything. First of all, let's step down with a bottle of Malta Guinness. At this point, Malta Guinness, you have to make me an ambassador for your product. Aden, man, still, Monyami ambassador. Malta Guinness, I am calling you out. I am looking for ambassadorial skills, papa. Come and pick me. In fact, my love for bottled, the glass bottle, Malta Guinness is special. Who is with me on this one? I prefer this one to the plastic or the canned one. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. Whilst we're still settling the issue with a malt, we didn't finish. Correct fufu and granule soup with akokoshidie and fried fish. Those that want to know akokoshidie's English name, it is called bush chicken, bush fowl, whichever one you want to call it. Myself and Carol dagging the fufu, we to two fufu. When we lie no, said the American pepper head we swallowed all the fufu. And my importation and exportation activities happened. We exported the bones to the dogs and imported the fufu, the fish, and the into our stomachs. Guys, this is the end result. We are here. The bowl is now empty. It is now allowed to be washed. I have washed my hands, pomading my hands, and I'm ready to go home. Thanks for watching.